Well, no, I don't mean that. I mean the current
just mean now?
situation whereby... I mean, right now, the
Okay.
current situation with a measured response, which is kind of like, okay, close the places a little bit early, keep people down to 6. Where else can we go? To try and hold on to one snippet of our economy after January. It's going to be so on its knees.
Well, it is, and yet it may be that this is going to be my hobby horse today, but what do you think the economic impact would be of returning to where we were when over 1,000 people were dying every day and doing even less than we did then, which is, I think, what you're endorsing?
No, because at the moment, right now,
the current, yes, but it's moving very fast in the wrong direction, and the current proposals are less than the lockdown, which, for all its myriad faults, did take a massive chunk out of the speed and the spread of infection. So we're going to do less than we were doing when it was over 1,000 a day, and hope that it goes better.
Well, yes, but think about the number of lockdowns we're now going to need by the time, as you say, the end of the tunnel arrives.
So you are nudging, David, towards the idea that, and I mean, normally these military analogies are appalling, but mine's very loose and I think, therefore, a little bit more effective. The enemy is at the gate. The engines of war are catapulting virus into our midst, or enemies into our midst, and we've decided this time we're not going to fight it tooth and nail. We're going to try and sort of lock that tower over there on a Tuesday and lock that tower over there on a Thursday, and everybody can hide in the dungeons on a Friday, and hopefully the enemy will just sort of run out a puff and go home.
Well, no, I think we are getting some results, though.
I hope so.
Steroids now. They're saying that
that's very different. That's very different. That's treating people who have caught it. That's not stopping people from catching it. And I do insist on that distinction being observed.
Yes, but we must get a herd immunity, surely.
There's no such thing. We haven't even got herd immunity for the flu.
Well, we have something, don't we?
No.
We do. I suppose we have a vaccine. You're right, we have a vaccine.
Herd immunity is a myth.
There is no such. It doesn't work with this.
In the context of coronavirus and COVID, we're just hearing about people dying, having been infected for a second time, is in today's news. There's too much. There's too many unknowns. Herd immunity probably would have been better if that phrase had never entered the public vocabulary in the context of this particular problem. But you can't endorse something unless you can prove it exists.